Installing. Please stand by.
Whippy, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Alright. We got Whippy's map, Amsterdamned, with the lovely symbol from Amsterdam in the map. Pretty cool. We have blue Celery in the top left versus Elo in the bottom right. Elo playing as Germany and blue is playing as France this time. Alright, I see you. Okay, now I'm 90% sure it's Antarctica, boys. 90%. It has to be. It has to be. Let's enlighten the Danish. What is there to be scared about, man? Everything is good in the world right now, right? I mean... as long as the world isn't going down, should be good. Although that might happen. Then again, Armageddon has been foretold plenty of times. But you never know. Yeah, Arctic Sea, Antarctica. Same old, same old. Alright, he went for War Factory first. And I think he went for War Factory before Rex as well. Yeah, pretty much. 2 minutes is pretty early for a ranger. Elo went for the standard one. No, not really. He went for double rift, but he didn't invest that much. Why? He should also have 3 rocket soldiers at this point in the game already. Once you have your second ref out, and especially if you also decided to invest in 5 riflemen, he could have went for a lot more. Oh. What? Mutiny! No one goes home. Everybody dies. Is that what they do in Germany? Is that how it goes these days? Man. Light tank is out. It's good. A good counter against the ranger, but this is a big map though. Oh. Hello. What are you up to, good sir? Well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. Denying the bounty. He decided to kill a man's life for 10 RA bucks. Pretty much. Nonetheless, blue or Arctic isn't really matched up against the light tank right now. Still doesn't have... okay, he has a couple of rocket soldiers right now. 4 Rexes already. And 7 harvesters at minute 4. That's not too bad. Decides to go for more, okay. There's the light tank. There's the immediate reaction from Arctic. Light tank needs to be careful. Light tank is probably dead. Ranger with the kill! Jesus. MVP. Man, I forget that Season 9 Ranger was... Look at that vision. Season 9 Ranger. I mean, that's not bad if you ask me. That's pretty good. So the Season 10 balance will have the Nurse Ranger in it. Okay, well, let's see where this army is going. It's... The disengagement isn't going to be good. Because of the Ranger. Like, there's no tank support yet from both armies, so... That's tough, but... Antarctica has that vision advantage right now because of the Ranger. Plus the Ranger can do somewhat soaking, not much. As he... Well, that was unfortunate. And now, I don't think that he should take the engagement. There's the Ranger support from Elo right now. But he needs to do it fast. He needs to make casualties before the tank arrives. There's the tank though. The tank is going to do so much. Well, maybe not. The Ranger did soak enough so that the tank died. And now Antarctica is on the run. But there's Radar Dome already with a helipad. 30 seconds left for the first Black Hawk to arrive. That's going to provide a good advantage, but he needs to keep that alive though. Can he keep that alive? There's a huge army and Arctic's army is pretty much out of position. I think Elo doesn't feel too confident about taking that, which he should, because he just took a very good engagement. Gave him a small lead, but of course he's not aware that this army is coming straight for his main, and that main is pretty much abandoned. Also didn't do an eco slide yet. Also, he doesn't have a refinery out yet. Fourth refinery has been pretty delayed. I'm not sure about this either because this is so vulnerable. There's no static defense. It's going for the aggressive base push, which will result into a base trade pretty much. There's a decent pillbox. Was able to snipe some infantry. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Yep, there he is. There's Arctic with the reaction. We'll get away. Yep. There's the redeployment for some pillboxes. And Arctic's army is going to be on time pretty much. Wait, what the fuck? There's another SD. That's weird. He's not even using this army to like help out. He even sends it away. Wait, what? He sends it away? I'm confused because if he did what Arctic did, sent some army back, then he would have been able to defend that easily because the army from Arctic wasn't that big. But he wanted to force the base trade. Probably built the SD just because he knew he was going to throw away his entire base and he wanted to keep building tanks. Regardless, the only thing that Arctic has going which Elo doesn't have is, well, I would say a decent expansion, but he doesn't have any Rexes there either, so... Nonetheless, he has this tech here. There's a war factory though. So, and that's what I was talking about. Also, there's longbows, and Elo is mainly counting on his tanks to do the work for him. Will the longbows be able to stop him? Elo is rebuilding. Arctic is also a little bit distracted by what's going on because that army was static for quite some time, I think. Some nice scouts from Antarctica as well. That's good. Unfortunately, Elo didn't win there, and actually made the base trade work. Still has an MCV in the middle. Kept all of his harvesters alive. Same could be said for Arctic, but I think Arctic's eco is a lot worse. Mainly because of this small patch, but that will pretty much die. But yeah, Arctic's eco is even worse. And here are the tanks though, there's not much you can do to that just because of these two rocket soldiers that are there. Unfortunately, the rocket soldiers didn't win for the same target. There's Tanya though, cleaning up the infantry. Oh, that's unfortunate. And that war factory is going to die again. Here comes the longbows though, but they're empty, right? Yeah. He only has one helipad. Oh dear. Regardless, here's that army that came all the way from Maine. But in this case, it will get cleaned up and it won't get the MCV. Wow. This game had a plot twist. Regardless. Well, Tech Center got destroyed. Still has the radar dome though. And here come a lot of rockets. Yeah, these medium tanks they're done for. But here comes Elo again. With a base push. Oh, and he even managed to keep... That would have been close, because if that died, Tanya would have been dead as well. But he unpacked the MCV before Tanya could put some C4 onto it. While he was going for the base push. That was pretty dope, regardless. Base transport is still alive. Needs to be careful though. He doesn't have an SD. He should actually make one maybe to repair it, but or just make a new phase transport. That could also work. Oh, he's going to kill the Rex. Yep. Rex is gone. That Tanya could cause troubles though. Oh. Well, I just... The moment I said that, I heard her actually scream in agony. And then I looked over and it was gone. Oh my god. Yeah, infantry can detect stealth. So probably the phase transport ran into the infantry there. Meanwhile, Elo's still expanding, still placing rifts. Managed to get 2 MCVs at the same time. Where are his Raxes though? He has 3 up here. There's still one from Arctic over here. For some reason. And he keeps trying to deny that eco. He should really find a way around and get this side of the base. Because this side of the base is Arctic's only chance of surviving right now. Pretty much. But at the same time, it's also vulnerable. Let's hope that Elo realizes that that is an easy possibility. Yep, he's going to look over there. Mainly to kill the arties pretty much, but because of that he has found the harvesters. Let's hope he's smart enough to come from another angle this time. Elo going for more axes. I think that's smart. Regardless, I also think he should have an MCV closer. At least one of them. He should have one MCV being offensive, like maybe controlling the middle, denying that Antarctica can expand to the right side again and capture these mines. But he's going for a frontal assault which might result in some. Ooh, yeah, that. Oh my god! Sacrifice the longbow. Longbows are pretty expensive, but crashed onto the infantry, and the pillbox will result into a cleanup. That wasn't a good attack. Like I said, this side is pretty much vulnerable. But Elo is just sending in army straight into the main. And I make that mistake as well sometimes, but there's a lot of pillboxes on this side. And if you only send in 1 or 2 tanks, that any infantry is, yeah, pretty doomed. Regardless, Elo is going to take the bottom right. He still hasn't put any rest down here, which is unfortunate. Like, if you don't put any rest down here, then I don't think he should have expanded. Maybe he should have expanded, like I said, over here to actually deny that, and then the second MCV could do all the rest. But I also think he should probably need an MCV over here, because this could be pretty much his weak spot as well. Especially now that there is no MCV. Talking about no MCV, Arctic might be without one pretty soon. Yep. Nice position from Elo there. Denying him any expansion. Here comes an engineer cap, but Arctic saw it. It's unfortunate. Regardless, Arctic is still in troubles, I think. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, look at that gap. Look at that gap. Almost double the army. Yeah, he has. He does have double the army value. What a comeback. Regardless, if Elo takes more bad engagements, might be bad, but here's another army. Finally going for the harvesters that are pretty vulnerable right now. Yep. Yeah, Arctic could actually take that one as well. Hey Sinjal, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna take a shot every time Kaution says regardless. Man, you're gonna get drunk as fuck, I can tell you that. Regardless. This was a good match. Well, Arctic's gonna clean it up, but there's still another army on the other side. If he can take out the medium tanks with the rocket soldiers, while the pillboxes take some soaking. Yep, Elo is going to back off for now. That costed him a lot, like I said. If he takes bad engagements, this is probably far from over. And Arctic still has that radar dome tech. He was 10k ahead in army value, and that one fight brought it back to square. Regardless, take another one. That was especially for you. He needs eco, yeah, he's selling off buildings. Arctic is in need of eco. Pretty badly. 19 minutes into the game so far. And here comes an army of technicians. The workers are on strike. They're brainwashed, telling them it's the opposing army's fault that they don't have any job. So now they're going to try and kill Elo. Nice. Nicely done from Elo there, but I don't think he should go for that. Arctic, use your artillery. What? Since when did they become lumberjacks, man? Why are they taking down the trees? They should be taking down this. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that. This is what the technicians were made for. Killing RTs and then sacrificing themselves to the gods versus pillboxes. Their limbs are getting blasted off here. Holy shit. But the beast Arctic has broken out of his cage. And is now let loose upon the world. That was known to Elo before this happened. Can Arctic bring it back? Can Elo do it again? Let's find out. Phew, damn. This beast is fearless. Alright. Meanwhile, in the north here, what was first an empty base with just an MCV has become a fortress with war factories, radar dome tech. There's a wannabe barf blob over here as well. And these eco raids from Elo are still going. And this could be the turning point. Elo is even floating 9k. He has 8 harvesters versus 4. So his eco harassments have been pretty much on point. Oh dear god. This MCV has been here such a long time without doing anything because he was so occupied building these. I think it was unnecessary to send that over there. But it's... Okay. No, he should be able to defend. Here comes the cavalry. And this army is still going. Unfortunately, there's no rocket. Yeah, there's no rocket soldiers in there. It's just mainly the tanks, and all of these veteran riflemen are actually doing some decent damage against the harvesters. That's insane. Here comes the hand of Elo though. And all of a sudden, the beast has been put back in his cage and has gone mad and is RTing down his own army. But now Elo has enough. Elo is going in. Immediately gets shredded by pillboxes. But now there's RT support though. And they are pretty good against static defenses, but Elo doesn't care. Oh my god. There's so many pillboxes though. But that won't make any difference. There's so many medium tanks still. And they can pretty much soak pillbox fire forever and ever. And Arctic calls the GG. Technically that is now 1-1 in this pretty Amsterdamned good game. GG.
Battle control. So
I enjoyed it.